So it's been a long time since I've done a video blog, and some of my followers at Hanover Central have been asking me when I was going to put some new content up. So I was on the trip down to see my mom and dad. I'm on my way home, and I thought I would do a little video blog. So this is kind of a shout out to all you guys at Hanover Central who for some reason or other have decided to follow this channel. And also a special shout out to the guy that came up to me in the hall and asked for a shout out. I can't mention your name, because of confidentiality and cyber stalkers and all that stuff, but you know who you are, and this is for you. Alright, so what am I going to do with this video? I thought I would do just some questions and answers because a lot of the followers have come up and said, hey, what about this or what about that? So I thought I would just use this video to answer a couple of questions. One of the questions is it safe to be doing videos while you drive? And my answer to that is probably okay, because all I have to do is basically push one button on the camera and turn the music off and then just talk. And it's relatively safe. It's not like I'm texting while driving or playing words with friends or doing Instagram or something like that. It's just basically I push a button and talk. So my answer is it's probably safe enough. So that's your answer. I'm going to get back on the road now and talk to the camera some more. Alright, so one of the big questions that come up is, why do you have a YouTube channel? It goes back to when I was early on in my World of Warcraft days. I always would play two characters at the same time, and my World of Warcraft friends were like, how do you do that? That doesn't even make sense. Why do you do that? But anyway, to demonstrate to them why and how I do two World of Warcraft characters, I made the YouTube channel, made a couple of videos and put them up, and my friends were like, oh wow, yeah, that's really dorky. Why would you do that? So anyway, that's why I have the channel. The other reason is that I kept the channel is I did a project called Facing the Sun. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. So I'm on the road trip, and part of the road trip is what? Gasoline. So I'm at the gas station, and they don't have just gas stations anymore. Gas stations now, especially along the interstate, these are like the multi impulse buy station that also sells gas. And so I'm doing the gas thing, and I go inside, and there is in the corner of this particular gas station, there's a corner that sells clothes. And this has got to be like for the impulse shopping person who just has to get, and this wasn't like, novelty t-shirts. These were like ladies' clothes that you would ostensibly wear places on purpose. I'm just thinking, this is who buys clothes at a gas station? Who buys clothes at a gas station? I don't know. So another topic that comes up is the Facing the Sun project, particularly the SoundCloud version, where I have the EP there, and I also have the unplugged version of the EP on my SoundCloud. I've actually had a couple people say, I tried to listen to the EP, and it didn't really work. And I was like, yeah, it worked. And they was like, well, nothing came out of the speakers. And I said, well, it's instrumental and it's a cappella. So, instrumental means no voices, and a cappella means no instruments. And so just, do the math, because that's just why we take algebra, is so that we can sort these kind of things out. And I think if you think about the messages of each of the songs while you experience the playback, that it really could have the potential to change. And that's the whole reason I did this, the Facing the Sun projects. Also, if you're interested in a little musical history, there's a fellow by the name of John Cage who did something similar, only he did it as more of a classical piece, not so much instrumental a cappella rap. as it was a classical piece. So you might want to Google John Cage is his name, John Cage, and the piece that he did, I think it's called 4 minutes and 33 seconds. So it's 4 single quote, 33 double quote. I think if you YouTube that, and I've also put a link to that video on my YouTube channel. So if you wanna see that performance, it's art, and you might want to check that out. So another question I sometimes get is, what's the background on this facing the sun thing? What's the story there? The story there is, I used to work at a music college, and I was talking to one of the songwriters, and she asked me, she goes, "Do you ever write lyrics?" And I was trying to be, clever, and I said, "Yeah, I write lyrics, but I only write lyrics to instrumental songs." And she looked at me like I was crazy, which was, kind of the point. And then I got to thinking about that. I was like, writing lyrics to instrumental songs is probably pretty easy to do. And so I decided I would write instrumental rap songs, but I didn't really have any instruments, and so that's where the acapella part came in. And so, instrumental and acapella, it works for me. It's a lot of fun. I did try to have some kind of meaning in the songs, some kind of social meaning. And so if you listen to the videos, if you can understand what the background of each of the songs is. You can understand what's going on in each of the songs.
Got my bow ties out for Mr. Right. Guessing I just don't know where to find them. But I hope they all come out tonight. Where do the good boys go to? Hide away. I'm a good girl who needs a little company. She's always taking a song.
That's my phone. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Anthony.
What are you doing?
I'm making a video. I'm making a video of my road trip.
Oh. For like directions from Carbondale to Indiana?
No, it's just random stuff.
Okay.
Say goodbye, goodbye YouTube people.
Goodbye, YouTube people.
All right.
For 41 miles, continue on I-57 North.
Watch me, nay. Okay. Now watch me whip. Watch me, nay.
So I just went through the drive-through, and it's so easy to find things to rant about when you go through the drive-through. So I got two things I'm going to rant about. One is the lady that gave me my food. She made me feel like I had done something wrong. She had this look on her face, her gestures, her body language. She handed me my food, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'd already paid for it at the window before, but now I'm going to pick the food up from the second window, and she's like just angry and just, here's your food and here's your drink, and scowl on the face. Not a very pleasant experience. The second thing was the lady in the car in front of me who pulled like 11 inches ahead and then stopped to check her bag. So now she's up there checking her bag. Angry lady's in the window, and I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. And I'm sitting there trying to leave because I don't want the angry lady anymore to become any more angry. But the lady in the car in front of me, she's sitting there going through her bag. I guess she's counting how many French fries she has. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm stuck. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I'm like, finally she inched forward enough so that I could just barely clear her bumper, get around her and leave. And so that's pretty much the end of the story. That's all I got. Well, I apparently just missed the exit to the Quilt Museum. That is a museum for quilts. You cannot imagine how disappointed I am. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of wrap this video up. Thank you for watching it. If you're still watching now, I appreciate that. Also, if you want to get more of my content, I've got an Instagram, I've got Twitter, I've got Facebook. All of them are basically Bill Snodgrass or some version of that, so you should be able to find those pretty easily. And I guess I'll just put those links down in the comment section so it's easier for you. If you like the video, please leave a comment or do the like button and do that. I know a lot of you guys are watching this, or just watching it to laugh at me, and that's okay because you're still laughing, and that's the point. Shout out again to the followers I have at Hanover Central, and also some of you guys at Lowell High School as well. Appreciate you guys being interested in this for whatever reason you're interested in it. Like I said, even if it's just to laugh at me, then at least you're laughing. Hope you have a great day, and hope you enjoyed this video blog. See you later.